Welcome, guys, to part 2 of my Alan Wake playthrough.
Baby, just another nightmare.
Sorry, last episode went kind of rough. I mean, I don't know, it's a new thing I'm recording, and I don't know, it was rough. I didn't even have an outro for it.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
I'm eating some spicy nacho Doritos right now. They're so good. Well, here we are. We've arrived in the town of Bright Falls via ferry, and this episode's gonna be kind of, I don't know if it's like short or dull. There's like no real action to it. The thing is that first part of episode 1 introduces you to the very basic mechanics of like the action sequences, which is really cool. And then this part, the second part, introduces you to the fun, well, the slow pace, like kind of wandering around town, enjoying the environment, sort of deal. Because there are multiple times like this where you're just kind of walking around and interacting with shit.
Let's act like
I'll stand next to that old gentleman.
Go stand next to that old gentleman. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy. Moments before he got
On the
eaten
third
by a
part.
bear. Hi.
Damn it, I'm trying to explain this.
You picked a good time to visit our town.
I don't want to miss
Beer
this.
Fest is just 2 weeks away.
Deer Fest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife.
Pat
If
Mays.
you don't mind me
So
saying.
he's the he owns the radio station in town.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me. I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
I'm on vacation.
Mr. Maine. I'm on vacation. In fact,
Yeah, Alan
I'd
Wake's kind of a
appreciate
dick.
it if we could keep my being here just
I
between
don't blame
the
him,
two of
though.
us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind.
Alright, well anyway, part 3 introduces you to like, that's the first real level. And that pretty much sums up all the rest of the game mechanics. And you'll see that next episode, which would be really cool. So as you can see, his wife is a photographer.
A couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Okay. This is Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry's
we're
fun.
just
He's a fun
settling in.
character.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make
As
sure
you can tell by
you're
his voice, he's that wacky, zany, like, guy.
Okay?
House part's so long.
Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you.
Just
every
exploring the
10
ferry.
minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alright, yeah, let's get the fuck off this ferry.
Alan, we're here.
Is
Come on,
that...
let's get
that's
back
not
to
my
the
car? Is this my car? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and leave the ferry.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord.
Okay.
A Mr. Carl Stuckey.
So we're going to the
He's waiting
diner
for
to
us.
get the keys for our
I'll
cabin.
fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan,
Go on, I'm Alan Wake.
I
Ugh.
love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi.
Oh god.
Wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for.
So she's like our biggest
Alan
fan.
Wake. Oh God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey.
Carl Stuckey.
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to.
Okay, so here we are, the Oh Dear
Maybe back in a
Diner.
moment.
And there's a poster of us that we
I
can examine.
can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore.
Yeah.
We
Right.
took it out of the
So
window.
much for a quiet vacation.
Anyway, we're gonna grab
And
one.
keep it
Oh,
here.
these guys.
Okay. Good for you.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number
No, I
6
can't go in there.
in the jukebox. I'd do it myself. Both of my legs have gone to sleep.
So these two are
Circulation.
the.
Yeah.
I forgot
Are
what
you
their brothers though.
serious?
Their names are Tornode, and they changed their names to
Coconut
the Old Gods of Asgard. That's the name of their band. And they're a local band here in Bright Falls. That's what's really cool about this game is it does have a bunch of like small, you know, little things that gives it gives the feel that it's alive. That has its own, you know, identification.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah.
This is going to introduce us to this
You'll need
mechanic,
give it a
tapping
good
A really fast to fill up a
solid
circle.
whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
And pick up Coffee Thermos. There's actually a achievement associated with that, which I'll probably get.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself.
She's going to be a key player later on.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
She'll
Stucky
be very
to get the
important
key
later
and
on.
get
Much
out as
later
soon as
on,
possible.
though,
The waitress was giving me a headache.
I must say.
Over-eager fans always did.
Oh, God. Hey, yo, anyone in there? It's your nigga Alan Wake.
Mr. Stucky?
Oh, God. The fuck?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And
Alright,
to
so this
make
lady
sure
pretty much represents the darkness in physical form.
I insist.
Thanks.
And the darkness knows apparently that Alan Wake is a very powerful writer, I guess.
Cauldron Lake is a
I feel like
special
the
place.
lady who does her
Very
voice does the
private.
voice of Kreia in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic too. But that's just me. Yeah, she's kind of crazy. She carries around
Lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the
she carries around a thing,
Even
a
that
light, a
sounds
lantern.
better
I don't
than
know.
your singing.
Are you all right?
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off.
Bye.
Bye, Mr.
So yeah, let's go
Wake.
ahead and leave the Oh Diner and head to Cauldron Lake, where we're going to be staying for the rest of the episode.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
Yeah,
My
his,
hero. I got some flashlights.
Just a little
in
prior
case.
fact for you.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Oh God, we got the wrong set of
That
keys.
diner was a real nut.
But his wife is afraid of the dark.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Talk about it later.
We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon
Long
a
time
I
ago.
was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able
2
to
years.
write a word in 2 years.
It's been 2 years
That
since he
was
wrote a
my
book.
last
And now the weather. It's gonna be a
Okie
clear
doke.
night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those
Yeah, the cabin's called Bird Leg Cabin because the island looks like a bird's foot or whatever, something like that. I'm not sure. Look how majestic it is. I wonder if this is in 1080p right now. Yeah, it is. Nice.
Wow.
All right.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
So the first thing we're gonna want to do
Totally, honey. I'll get you inside
is
safe and sound
run
before
all
it
the
gets
way
dark.
back up
And I've
to
got
the
flashlight.
the top here where our
Alice had a
car is
phobia,
parked.
The fear of darkness.
Hooray.
I wanted to make sure we
for
were
that.
inside with the lights on before sunset.
Oh my goodness, getting stuck on things. Whatever. So there's a few things we're going to collect here. There's going to be like 2 coffee thermoses, a radio that we have to turn on, and I think that's it. There isn't too much, just a couple things. As you can see, the coffee thermoses are the most common item, along with manuscript pages, but we have not encountered one of those yet. The problem with this is I can't sprint either. I have to run at that pace, so I'm sorry. That's as fast as it's going to take.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera.
See if we can do anything back here. I like to explore and do little things, you know, kind of try and show off a few of the game mechanics, explore a little bit more of the game world, all that. I like to do stuff like that. Oh god, I have to sneeze. Ugh. That's probably really loud on the recording. Yeah. I looked at it. Spiked up really big. That's cool though. Sorry about that. But when you gotta sneeze, man. I don't know. Probably gonna have to sneeze again, to be honest with you. So here we are, just trotting up the hill and then down the hill, and just continuously doing this. Can't run any faster. So, oh, I also said I would talk about Clay Stewart. Clay Stewart is a writer, another writer who somehow gets like tied up in Alan Wake's dreams. He wrote like the files, the something files of Alan Wake. And like, I don't know, the Alan Wake files are some crazy shit. And it's just like, it's supposed to be a little Easter egg because the Alan Wake files is a little book that they released alongside the game. I win. What do you mean it's not a race? It's always a race. But he wrote kind of like a real life book. Not the guy Clay Stewart, was written by someone else, but the author they claim to have wrote it is Clay Stewart. And then they wanted to put him in the game, and somehow he is, I don't know, it's weird. It's all weird, man. The darkness affects him too. So he's actually not dead, he just died in that dream. Clay Stewart is not dead. You are so slow.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Open the lock. Just got our first coffee thermos.
It's dark in there.
Oh no.
Figure out how to get the power on, honey?
How am I gonna get the power on? This is gonna be our second coffee thermos.
Hello?
Now let's go on out the back door right here, knocking chairs out of our way. To turn on the radio. I'll pull up the. Hold on. We have to run over to this little shed and activate the whatever, the reserve power. Oh yeah, we can examine this.
The island had once been the site for a love
Site of a love story.
Maybe it would be that again.
Anyway. Alright, so this mechanic is you have to press A when it hits the green part. You'll be doing this quite a bit in this game, turning on these generators like that. For lights and stuff, and to progress through the story. Or whatever.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. All
Yeah, you better freshen up.
settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Okie doke. That's that.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here.
And forget about my
sleep
work.
here. And forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Alright. So he's just kind of wandering around the cabin right now, I guess. Let's go ahead and head inside and talk to Alice. This game's really cool. I don't know, the environment's really nice. Characters are good, the story is good. The mechanics are very good. It's an interesting mechanic, fighting darkness with light. Like using sources of light. What was that
Alice?
examined?
Honey?
There we go.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane.
Thomas Zane?
I'd never heard of him before.
Bird. And like that bird sitting on that railing. Anyway, we're gonna head upstairs and talk to Alice real quick.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
You're not the
I'm not the
surprise.
surprise. It's in the study.
Let's check this
Well,
out.
take a
July
look.
1970. July 4th.
Okay.
1970. Why is there a calendar from 1970 in this cabin? Interesting. What the fuck?
Surprise!
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of
Damn it,
scenery
Alice.
makes you
Damn
pass-
it,
I'm a
Alice,
douche. You're trying to help me. I'm a
Hey,
dick.
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So
Maybe-
now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
God damn it,
Don't,
Alice.
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Jesus, calm down.
God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark.
It's not the end of the
I needed
world.
some time alone to think things through.
You're supposed to be on vacation. The flashlight. Dun dun.
Damn it.
Oh god. Alice!
Alice?
Way to go, Alan. Alan Wake.
Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the
I'm
lights were
coming.
out.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, so these guys are like shadow birds. What they do is they fly at you until you
Alice, I'm coming.
point the light at them, and then they kind of like go away.
What the hell?
There's actually an achievement for killing like 1,000 of these guys. Or something. I don't know, let's head into the cabin.
Alice? Alice?
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's too much going on right now.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
So we're waking up like a week later now. I'm actually gonna end the episode after this cutscene.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead.
Alright, well, thank you
I'd
for
have to
watching.
find
If you
out
enjoyed
what
the
for.
episode, please leave me a like. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing to my channel. We're going to go ahead and finish up this game as our next thing. So thank you for watching once again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.